transform reality. Yeah, since the release of Sora 2.
Hey, visual learners. Imagine you're at a conference where the air's thick with anticipation. 1,500 developers, the who's who of AI, all crammed into a San Francisco hall, waiting for Sam Altman to drop the mic on OpenAI's next big thing. It's Dev Day 2025, and from the jump, Sam sets the tone. Developers, you've been our secret weapon since day one, turning our tools into startups, research bombs, and software that reimagines everything. The room erupts. It's not just an event. It's a love letter to the code warriors who've made AGI feel less like sci-fi and more like your next coffee run. But here's the hook. What if the announcements weren't just upgrades, but a glimpse of AI that sees the world like you do? A tool that turns your wildest video dreams into reality, builds agents in minutes, and stuffs your favorite apps into a chat window. Welcome to VL Extras, where we unpack OpenAI Dev Day 2025 with laughs, sketches, and the kind of storytelling that makes you go, wait, that's me. Get ready. This is the story of AI going from whisper to roar, and trust me, you won't believe your eyes by the end. Sam Altman kicks off with a standing ovation for the 4 million developers who've turned OpenAI's APIs into everything from viral apps to research breakthroughs. You've reimagined software, he says, his voice cutting through the hum like a friendly nudge from your coding buddy. Greg Brockman joins, the president who's been with OpenAI since the garage days, sharing how devs have accelerated AGI's path to benefiting humanity. The room's electric. It's not a sales pitch. It's a family reunion for the folks who code in the shadows, making the magic happen. Relatable? If you've ever pulled an all-nighter debugging a pipeline or celebrated a hello world at 3 a.m., this is your crowd. But the real tease? We're sharing what's new, what's possible, and who's pushing the frontier, Sam promises. The air thickens. Who's ready for the reveals that could change how we build, create, and even see the world? And then, the peak.
The popular conception of the Turing test was this thing that felt impossibly far in the future, and then all of a sudden was like, okay, it passed. And society updated basically not at all. People had like their 2-week freak out and then said, why is this thing not faster? Or make it better. The thing that had been the AI test forever just went whooshing by.
If you went back in time and brought 20-year-old, recently dropped out of Stanford, to present day, with all the knowledge you have now, what would you build and what would you not build?
I'm envious of the current generation of 20-year-old dropouts because the amount of stuff you can build, the opportunity space is so incredibly wide.
Just seeing like Sora memes of you, like the target GPU heist, freak you out at all?
I pulled the app out and it was just like meme.
Sam pauses, the lights dim, and he says, Sora 2 is here. The room inhales collectively because the original Sora from 2024 was like GPQ-1 for video, a clunky first step where objects stuck around, but physics was a joke. Sora 2? It's a beast. Trained on massive video data, it nails physical realism, gravity, buoyancy, collisions, zero-G flips, all with synchronized dialogue and sound effects that make clips feel alive. Upload a 10-second video of yourself, and Cameos drop you into any scene with eerie fidelity after a quick identity scan. The new Sora app lets you create, remix, and share in a customizable feed, turning it into a social playground for video magic.
Officially hitting a $500 billion valuation amid a flurry of new product and deal announcements today, including the launch of its AI video app Sora, which is already facing some backlash online. For that, we'll turn to Mackenzie Sagalos in today's Tech Check. Hi, Mac.
Hey, Carl. So OpenAI has a habit of releasing new products the moment a rival moves, and this week it is video. On Tuesday, the company unveiled Sora 2, along with its first video generation app, a TikTok-style feed where users can create short clips using text or image prompts. Now, it is a crowded field. Meta launched Vibes last week. Google has Veo 3, ByteDance has C-Dance, and Alibaba is in the mix too.
One year ago, Sora 1 redefined what was possible with moving images. Today, we're announcing the Sora app, powered by the all-new Sora 2. It's the most powerful imagination engine ever built. And it's packed with new features. I'll pass it to Bill for more details.
every video comes with sound.
Sora 2 is also the state-of-the-art for motion, physics IQ, and body mechanics, marking a giant leap forward in realism.
And we're introducing Cameo, giving you the power to step into any world or scene and letting your friends cast you in theirs.
But the gasp? It's the multi-shot storytelling, high-fidelity prompts where worlds persist across scenes, like a herd of elephants charging from savannah to city without glitching. It's controllable, realistic, and fun. Sam shows a clip of a diver exploring a coral reef, bubbles popping, fish darting, all from text. Devs are on their feet. It's not just video, it's simulation, a step toward AI that understands the physical world. Relatable? If you've ever watched a bad CGI explosion and yelled, "Physics, please!" this is your redemption arc. Sora 2's not messing around. It's the peak that makes you think, holy crap, we're there.
Is this the future of content creation? Meet OpenAI's Sora 2, the next evolution of video generation. With just a few words, you can create hyper-realistic videos of literally anything you can imagine. As long as it's within their guidelines, of course.
She's about to turn tech into a weapon.
I hope you backed up your data.
That's for spamming my inbox.
Been testing it for the past few days. It's so mind-blowing. Simple sentence can transport you anywhere, anytime, in any scenario you dream up. I've made so many wild videos that looking at my normal content creation seems so boring compared to this.
The first step is building your avatar. You just read a short string of numbers, move your head around, and within a minute, Sora 2 generates what they call your cameo.
Not only does it look like you, but also sounds pretty similar too. So crazy, it can do that only having read a few numbers.
I know this is supposed to be about the game, but I need to say something. Lately, I don't know if I'm real or if I'm some AI version of myself. Some mornings I wake up and I feel human. Other days it feels like I'm running on code.
Now, here's where it gets wild. Once your avatar is set up, you can choose whether others are allowed to create videos with you.
I'm trusting y'all, so be nice. You can always lock it down to just mutuals, approved creators, or turn it off completely.
I've got mine open to everyone right now, which is kind of terrifying, but also exciting to see what people come up with.
And there's the feed. It's a non-stop stream of AI-generated videos from the community. You can like, comment, remix, and follow other creators.
Hey, I wanted to mention something. I love that you like what we're building, and you're more than welcome to follow me on Sora, but I'd prefer not to be followed around in real life. Hope that's okay.
Oh, of course. No problem at all. I'll keep it online.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
Scrolling through feels surreal. Every single clip you see was dreamed up from text.
It's comforting because you know that everything you're scrolling through isn't real. Where other platforms, you sometimes have to guess if it's real or fake.
Here, there is no guessing. It's all AI all the time. Yeah, baby!
But with all of this innovation comes responsibility. I know a lot of people are fearful of AI, and seeing something like this can be a little scary.
I want some cake, because I'm bringing it. Woo! Here you go.
Thanks.
And one for the floor. And another for the wall. Enjoy, everybody.
Now the question is, am I worried that AI is going to replace me? Or am I worried that I'm going to want to replace myself with AI?
What is this? There's no wind! This is supposed to be epic! Turn it up! Turn it up!
There's too much wind in my hair.
Cut!
Really on there. Sorry.
Okay. Take two.
Oh no.
Kill the fan! Kill the fan!
I can't do this anymore.
Keep rolling, keep rolling.
Want me to cut the fan? I'm done. I'm out. All right.
Stand by for take. Bob rolling. Good.
We're speeding.
Yep, that's me. Stop.
Keep rolling, keep
I'm
rolling.
good, I'm good. That's the take.
But here's the twist that turns triumph to tension. The outrage. Sora 2's realism is so spot on. Synchronized voices, lifelike physics. It's sparking fears of deepfakes on steroids. X is ablaze. Sora 2 could flood elections with fake videos, one dev tweets. Artists cry job loss. Who needs VFX teams when AI does it for pennies? Unions like SAG-AFTRA warn of synthetic media erasing livelihoods, echoing Hollywood's 2023 strike vibes. Sam calls it fun along the way to general simulation, but critics say it's a minefield. Unregulated cameos could misuse your likeness, and the Sora app's social sharing risks viral fakes. Relatable? If you've ever worried about your face in a meme gone wrong, this hits home. The peak's magic comes with a shadow: innovation versus integrity. OpenAI's adding watermarks and consent tools, but is it enough? The room's cheers turn to murmurs. AGI's benefits for all sound great until it's your job on the line.
Race after race! Gabriel gave them something to believe in! The people's champion, and a duck who carried him home!
Well, I love to race ducklings.
Come on, Gabriel, wow!
I love it.
Ever since he was a kid, he wanted to be a duckling racer. His first word was quack. His second word was champion.
He wasn't fast at homework, but my God, the boy could ride a duck.
What to be when you're older?
The best in the world.
At 16, he was the best duckling racer in Sweden. And by 18, the world championship when he beat Thomas Dimson.
Look, if it was a one-time thing, I'd be like, okay. But the fact that he became the best in the world, it's an honor to have been beaten by Gabriel Peterson.
Welcome back to reality. I'm Bill, I'm the head of Sora.
I'm Rohan, I lead the Sora product team.
I'm Thomas, I lead Sora engineering.
Back in February 2024, we introduced Sora 1. We really view that internally as being the GPT-1 moment for video generation. It was the first moment video really felt like it was starting to work, and simple behaviors like object permanence started to emerge from scaling up pre-training.
All right, I'm gonna click the Sora app here, and we're gonna be dropped into a feed.
Revenue, got it. Sora is pre-revenue. If you show revenue, people will ask how much, and it will never be enough. The company that was the 100x or the 1000xer is suddenly the 2x dog, but if you have no revenue, you can say you're pre-revenue.
The app is indeed pre-revenue. So there's a couple of cool things to note here. So this is an example of the cameo feature I was talking about before, but actually this is two cameos in one. So this is me talking with Sam in the same scene. And you'll notice lots of little details here that make these videos feel really realistic. These little shot changes back and forth, the natural gestures and facial expressions on both me and Sam's face, the natural lip sync that really captures the dialogue accurately. All of this is brand new in Sora 2.
All right, let's keep going.
Okay, watch this. I'm gonna turn the lights off. Whoa, wait a second. Why am I a cartoon? That wasn't supposed to happen. The lights are still on. This is kind of cool though.
I really love this one. I think the dynamic range of Sora 2 is incredible. A lot of prior models out there seem to sort of collapse into a single aesthetic, and Sora has such a wide, diverse range, which is amazing. I can't wait for the creativity of the internet to have access to this. Let's keep going.
Back on the news again, the man from last month can't stop eating McDonald's ketchup straight from the dispenser. Look, it's not about the ketchup, it's about the experience. Health experts are concerned. Just back on the news again, the man from last month.
Sam leans in. AgentKit is your complete toolkit for turning beta agents into production beasts, no hassle, all power. It's like Canva for AI, he says, and the room chuckles because let's be real, who hasn't wished for a drag and drop for complex workflows? Enter Agent Builder, a visual playground for planning, logic, steps, and ideas, built on the Responses API that's already powering hundreds of thousands of apps. Then ChatKit, a ready-made chat interface you can brand like your own, dropping into products without the sweat. Evals for Agents is the smart coach, checking step-by-step execution, auto-improving prompts, and running third-party evals right in OpenAI's ecosystem. And the OpenAI Connector Registry, it's your secure admin panel to link agents to internal tools or third-party systems. Full control, no headaches. To prove it's not smoke and mirrors, engineer Christina Huang takes the stage and whips up a full workflow and 2 agents in under 8 minutes, live. The crowd gasps. It's that seamless, like watching a magician pull a rabbit out of a hat. Relatable? If you've ever wrestled with agent deployment, this is the why didn't they do this sooner moment. AgentKit isn't just tools, it's OpenAI saying, build with us, not against us. But the peak, oh, it's coming, and it's a visual feast that'll make your jaw drop.
Hey everyone, this is Christina from OpenAI. Welcome to Agent Builder 101.
Agent Builder is a new visual tool for building AI workflows. You connect nodes and create agents without writing any code. So you can start from templates or build your own from scratch. And it also comes with built-in evals, so you can test and understand how your agents perform. When you're ready, you can export the workflow as code or drop it straight into your product. Basically, it's your all-in-one space to design, test, and launch AI agents visually and fast. So today, we're going to show you how to build your first agentic workflow, a helpful travel agent that will help you either build an itinerary or look up flight information. So we're starting here in the OpenAI platform. Every workflow starts with a start node where you can set input variables or state variables. And today, for the travel agent, the defaults are great. Next, I'll connect a classifier agent. I'm going to be building a specialized itinerary agent in addition to a specialized flight agent. And so I want to first determine which agent I should route to. So I'll call this classifier. So you are a helpful travel assistant for classifying whether a message is about an itinerary or a flight. And here I'll specify the output format as JSON, and I'll add a property called classification, which will have two options, either flight info or itinerary. Great.
And this is the one that I feel like is really sort of disruptive to a lot of companies. To me, this seems similar to what N8N does, Mind Studio, Lindy, Make.com, Zapier. A lot of these tools have this sort of like visual workflow builder where you can connect tools and have it call different AI agents and things like that. And well, that's what this agent kit does. And there are a few templates that you can use right off the bat. So you've got data enrichment, pull together data to answer user questions, a planning helper, a customer service bot, structured data Q&A, document comparison, internal knowledge assistant, or you can create one from scratch. And we can see here that we've got a very similar node-based workflow, just like all these other agent builders that you've probably seen online. Now, if you want to use Agent Kit, this one isn't actually in ChatGPT. This one is inside of their developer playground. If you go to platform.openai.com/agent builder, that's where you'll see this new agent builder that you can play with.
Sam's eyes light up. ChatGPT's evolving into a platform where your favorite apps live inside the conversation. It's the Apps SDK, turning ChatGPT into an app store on steroids. Summon Spotify with Play My Workout Jam, and it queues up without leaving the chat. Or Canva, whip up a poster for my dog walking biz, and it designs on the spot. Meta Context Protocol is the glue, keeping the AI in the loop on what you're doing in the app. So you can say, explain that Zillow Home's kitchen remodel without quoting back. It's adaptive, interactive, and personalized, like having a digital concierge who knows your vibe. Sam calls it a new generation of apps, and it's easy to see why. No more app switching hell. For devs, it's the SDK to embed full-featured apps. For users, it's productivity on easy mode. Relatable? If you've ever juggled tabs during a brainstorm, this is the finally we've been waiting for. But the air is getting thicker. The real gasp is about to hit.
So now you can do your work inside of ChatGPT, where up until now, ChatGPT helped you with your work. With the new apps feature, you can connect various applications like Canva or Spotify, and then just through talking to ChatGPT, you can make edits within those apps. And the exciting part here is they also shipped a developer kit along with this, so people can build applications for ChatGPT now, and then if OpenAI approves them, anyone can install these. This might just be the future of the internet, where you're not opening apps to do things, you're just telling an AI what you need, and it does it. Sounds promising, but also scary.
Visual learners, OpenAI Dev Day 2025 wasn't just announcements. It was a window to a world where AI doesn't just generate, it creates with you. Agent Kit hands devs the keys to build agents like Lego. ChatGPT Apps turns chats into supercharged workspaces, and Sora 2? It's the eye-opener, making video feel as natural as a daydream. But as we laugh at the gasps and wince at the outrage, remember, AI's magic comes with responsibility. Deepfakes could warp reality, but tools like Sora 2 could democratize storytelling for creators everywhere. The future? It's in our hands. Or in our prompts. What's your wildest AI creation? Drop it below. Hit like if Sora 2 blew your mind, and subscribe for more VL extras. Until next time, keep creating, because in AI's world, you will believe your eyes.
playing with a roar. Teeth sinking deeper, hunger begging for more. Hands up, let it drop, feel the earthquake. Heavy bass line, make you